Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with something truly spectacular. I've got here with me Kirby Lambert, Raine, in a pretty cool and fancy dress here with me for a review, and we are gonna analyze the look, the sound and the feel of this bad boy. But hey, don't forget to like this video and maybe consider to subscribe to the channel if you're feeling in that way. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. Guys, this is something you don't really see every day. This is something spectacular. It is one-off, of course, and it's the Kirby Lambert Raine, and we're gonna check it out. The dimension right now, overall length is gonna be 8.2 inches with a 3.3 inch long cutting edge and a 4.6 inch long handle, which translates into centimeters in 21 centimeters for the overall length, 8.5 for the cutting edge, and from the tip to toe this handle is going to be 11.8 centimeters. Let's quickly check it out. And up against, for example, Ontario Rat number 2 and Ontario Rat number 1, you can see that the Lambert is not big. It's tall, it's big. It's chunky, but it's smaller than the Ontario Rat number 1. And bigger, of course, than the 2. Let me just show you a couple options. Here you have also Benchmade. That's the mini bug out, and right up here you've got the bug out, and yeah, the Lambert is bigger than both. Next up, I want to show you, the that's the Spyderco Para 3, and of course bigger brother right there, you've got Spyderco Paramilitary 2, which is I would say it's pretty much the same length of the Raine, but the Raine is packing a little bit more cutting edge, I have to say. Hinder Knives XM18, that's the 3.5 inch long blade, and another couple. This is Chris Reeve Knives small Sebenza 21, pretty iconic knife, and that's your large Sebenza 21. So you can check out how this guy is comparing to the Chris Reeve option. What else can I show you? Another couple custom knives I want to show you. That's the Gareth Ball Chamois right there, and here you've got 520 by Philippe Georget, because that's another cool front flipper right there. And what else can I show you? Let me show you a couple Shirogorov, because we have them in the house. Shirogorov Kami flipper right there, pretty cool one. I want to show you this one just because it's gonna be looking cool in the picture, and I want to show you this one because it's gonna also be cool, like the trifecta of Canadian. That's the Peter Rassenti Nirvana, but I said I'm gonna show you a couple of Shirogorov, and here you have Custom Division F3 and S, and here you have the Neon NL, but that is about it. I think that's enough for fancy knives. You have the pleasure to witness and experience this Kirby Lambert Raine. I mean, come on, look at that. I mean, it's just crazy. It's fantastic. It's the look is, I mean, oh, it's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Proportions, the handle, the look, the sound, the feel. Check. Everything checks out on this guy, because this is the Kirby Lambert Raine made in Canada. The price on this guy is well above $2,000 because of the materials employed. This is a handmade knife in Canada by one guy in his shop, creating this kind of magic that really exudes quality from every single inch of, like, you look at this guy and yeah, it just translates into quality. Everything that you see, it's pure quality and close to perfection. It is a liner lock. The materials employed are vintage butterscotch paper micarta for the scales and the backspacer. You've got dark tie, which is like Zircuti. Basically, it's like an alloy of zirconium and titanium. And it shimmers with these light blue, purple, black, kind of gray colors to it. Really attractive. And of course, the clip is matching. And then you've got zirconium polished pivot collars on both sides. You've got dual tone finished, dual tone anodization finish for the hardware. T6 and T15. T6 for the handle, T15 for the pivot. I mean, you've got blue anodized, hammered, like with this orange peel finish titanium liners, which are, by the way, jeweled on the inside. I don't know if you can appreciate, but these guys are have been jeweled, maybe from this angle. And of course, you've got a dragon skin Damascus blade running like on the bearings around this pivot. I mean, this is just truly a fantastic one. There is no internal skeletonization, but you have some master level chamfering around the edges here to reduce any sharpness whatsoever. You've got these 2-finger grooves over here, which are simply tuned to perfection and to fit my hand, like in a way that is just borderline embarrassing. It feels that good in the hand. Like you can squeeze this thing, nothing is gonna move. It's just incredible, fantastic. Backspacer is butterscotch vintage paper micarta. There's no lanyard hole option in this case, like for example you would have in this other Raine. Let's see, like a pin. I much prefer the no lanyard option if you ask me, because I'm not a lanyard guy, but you know, of course, if you want the lanyard, Kirby will be happy to make you one if he's making you a knife. So also you've got like the blade, the tip of the blade is perfectly centered and protected by the backspacer, so tip safety check. You've got a nice flipper tab, which is going to be good for push button or like for light switch is going to be good to you in both cases. Nice jimping going on over here, the right amount, so it adds the right level of bite to just boom, fire the blade open. And then you've got T15 and T6 for the screws, so it's pretty straightforward. Disassembly hardware is flush on the handle, just protruding a little bit here on the pivot, but nothing too crazy. You have this stainless steel lock face insert, which is insane, and I believe there is an over-traveled stop bar integrated into the stainless steel lock face insert, which is just like it's completely embedded in the titanium liner lock. You cannot feel it here. It feels like one solid piece, so that's just crazy. Also, you've got the right amount of area to disengage the lock bar. Pretty cool. Here you have, of course, like titanium, this is dark tie or Zircuti, tip-up carry only, pocket clip with the hardware which is not hidden. It's not reversible and it's just tip-up carry only. Then you have right over here, you can see the cutout for the lock bar. It's the relief. It's external. Let's say it's protected, of course, by the scale, but it's like on the external side. And then you have this pretty amazing blade, guys. It's just gorgeous. A little bit of thumb ramp, some nice jimping. You have a divot if you want to choke it up a little bit more, and then the swedge reaching the tip of this blade, and you see the angle, this sweeps down and boom, goes down like that, and you have maybe like 40-50% belly, and then you have this weird, it's like straight edge, but then looks like a little bit recurve on the at the end. In fact, you can see the edge widening a little bit towards the end. of this hollow grind dragon skin Damascus blade. You can see now it's oiled because of course we don't want anything to rust, and that is why you can see this shimmer, because just a protective layer of mineral oil for this dragon skin blade, which is pretty much sterile looking. There's no billboarding going on. I believe Kirby he's signing the liners or the tang of the blade sometimes, because like in the other one, you see you have Kirby Lambert right there. In this one you don't. That's very interesting. So it's a little change. So maybe sign the liners on the inside. Plunge grind is very, very cool. You have a nice sharpening choil. Not really the finger choil. You can use the tip, but I wouldn't. There's no chamfering going on around the flipper tab, but some nice jimping right there. And then we come in contact with the one of the most amazing part of this knife, which is the sound. Guys, this is like ridiculous. Hear this. Clack, clack, clink, clack, clack, and clink, clack, clack, and clink. It's ridiculous. The sound is snappy, fast, sharp. It's loud. It's like a blast. It's a beautiful clank. It looks like something. Oh, guys, you need to be present in person to fully experience and enjoy the sound that this knife is producing. Just gorgeous, unique, fantastic. I'm in love. It's just that good. The weight on this guy, it's substantial because there's no internal skeletonization going on in the liners, and you have of course dragon skin. You've got like there's some materials, but let's just quickly check this. The weight, 5.70 ounces in the pocket, so not a lightweight one, but it's substantial. You know, in the hand it feels gorgeous, zero hot spots, no sharp edges, easy to release lock bar. The jimping is right here is just functional like it is on the flipper tab. No other jimping going on right there. You can easily do a reverse grip like that. It's gonna feel fantastic, guys. Very nice and balanced. Feels absolutely solid. Nothing, of course, is moving, flexing, nothing. It's that strongly and well put together that nothing is moving. It's incredible. Zero gaps. Fit and finish is just stellar, like proverbial. I would say Lambert proverbial, because you don't really feel anything here. It's just like truly flush and nicely done, guys. It's so good, and this is handmade. Zero rattling when played. There's no when shaken. Sorry, there's no blade play up and down, left and right, nothing. It's that good. I mean, the clip, it's also like has a very good retention. It's gonna be safely attached and glued to your pocket clip. This guy, of course, runs on bearings, and you can see that the deployment action is just instant. It's like this fast with this clack clack noise. It's just gorgeous, guys. Like, oof, I can't stop doing this. It's just fantastic. And when you disengage the lock bar, that's what you're gonna get. Like, you see, boom, done. Disengage the lock bar, rotate the handle, and this blade just wants to close shut in a very cool and smooth way. You also have a detent ball ramp, so it's gonna ease this transition from the you know, for the detent ball to reach the tang of the blade, and then just go into the close position with a fantastic closing guillotine action. Strong detent on this guy, absolutely gorgeous action. nicely tense suction, feels kind of like magnetic. I mean, guys, this is a home run, 100%. Gorgeous looking knife. I mean, the materials employed are top notch, made in Canada, looking amazing. The sound is off the charts. The ergos are truly perfect for my handle. I mean, look, check, sound, check, feel, check. This is a perfect knife. Thanks, Kirby. This is a fantastic one. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.